Hi everyone. Are you attending a lot of interviews and couldn't able to clear them? This video is especially for you. It's very hard to cover everything in a single video, so I'm going to create some 2 to 3 episodes where we talk about different rounds in the design interview and how you can prepare for them. Let's get into the video now. Number 1, communication round. This can be either a first round or a final round. What do you need to be prepared with? I'm going to tell you a few of the pointers that you need to remember during your interview and few of the questions that you can expect and how to answer them. Let's see the pointers that you need to remember. Number 1 is listening skills and the responses you give for it. Responses can be in 2 types of communication. One is verbal communication and one is non-verbal communication. So what is verbal and what is non-verbal? Verbal is something what you say from your word of mouth. That is pretty expressed, of course. Like whatever you want to say, you will say. That is considered as verbal communication and you know how to do that. And most of the people know how to tackle with that. Non-verbal communications can be what you express through your bodily emotions. Let's say it can be either a facial expression or your handling motions or your tone of voice. It can be anything apart from what you say. Few of the non-communication skill examples that you need to avoid. Avoid slouching. Sit with your back straight up against the chair. Display some animation with your hands and facial expressions to project a dynamic presence. Don't bring your phone or a drink or anything else that could distract you during an interview or meeting. Focus on the conversation. Keep your hands away from your face and hair. Listen carefully. Do not interrupt often. Stay calm even when you're nervous. Wait until the person done talking to respond. These are the things that should be in your subconscious mind. Practice it. And number 2 is empathize. We spoke about this a lot before. It is mostly about how you empathize with the others. So let's say if your hiring manager is asking you some question, try to understand what kind of answer he might expect, and then answer accordingly. Don't overdo it or don't over explain it or don't over communicate. That will also break. Be concise and clear about what you say. Next one is friendliness. So how you react and how you give answers and react is what matters most. It should give the friendly feel for the other to ask another question regarding that. That will also shows your attitude. Respect the opponent and consider their availability. So let's say timings are very much important in this stage. So when you have to attend an interview at a particular timing, you should be appearing before 5 minutes at least. Wait for 5 minutes, it's nothing wrong in that, and then attend the interview. Don't be late at any cost. If you're going to be unavailable at that particular scheduled time, which is unexpected, you can also inform them priorly so that they can reschedule it at their available timings. I want to share some real-time experience of mine. I was attending an interview. The interview was around 6 to 6:30 p.m. in the evening. It was a HR round. It's not a technical round or something. It's just a communication round where I joined my call at sharp 6. But the HR manager didn't appear at the proper timing. They appeared at 6:05. So I was waiting for 5 minutes and then they are in. That's fine. The interview should get over at 6:30 because I was having another call at 6:30. I have to attend. So when I started with the interview, we were talking for some time and getting introduced ourselves. And then I stopped and asked the question that whether we are going to extend this meeting for 5 minutes or we are planning to end this at 6:30 so that I can answer accordingly within the timeline. Feedback was nice and then I got appreciated for considering the schedules. Appreciated for I was one of the candidates that I considered schedules from both the sides. Time is priceless for anyone. Now I'll tell you what can be the questions and answers that you can expect during the interviews and how you can tackle it. Number 1. Tell me about yourself, or how would you describe yourself? This can be the first question to you. Next is, what major challenges or problems have you faced? How did you handle them? Describe a difficult work situation or a project and how you overcame it. What have you learned from your mistakes? What do you expect from your manager or your team members? What type of team are you expecting? Which one are you comfortable with? Whether to work alone or to work with a team? And next one can be, what are you passionate about? How do you face criticisms? Why do you leave your last company? Why do you want to contribute to this company? Or why do you like this company? Or why did you apply for this opportunity? All this can be the questions during the communication round. So, and what kind of projects have you done before? Which kind of projects are you interested in? How do you rate yourself as a UI or UX designer? Something like this can be an optional questions that can also be asked during the design interview. But just a communication round, the previous questions are fine enough. Introduce yourself with all the previous works that you have done, with all the projects that you want to showcase. And also, maybe just the verbal communication is enough because you are not going to present anything in the screen. You just have to explain it in a concise and clear way so that they can understand better. And the next question can be, what do you like the most, or what are you passionate about? So you have to tell that hobbies and passion is different. So don't combine the hobbies and passion with each other. Maybe sometimes hobbies and passions can be same, but sometimes it's not. So explain about your passion, which is related to the current work that you are going to do. Don't tell them that you're going to leave this job in few days and you're going to start with some business plan. Just don't explicitly tell them. Just explain something relatable with your work and the passion. And tell them how good are you as a team player. How do you help and encourage others? And how you give credits to others during your work journey with them. Takeaways from this video and best tips to remember: articulate carefully, practice active listening. What not to do: don't overdo it, don't over communicate, and don't forget to pay attention. All the best for people out there who are starting with their interviews. I'll meet you in the next episode where we will see how you can attend UX design interview round. Till then, bye bye.